But to put on an evening like this, I really relied on all of them, and they just come through with flying colors. So it's amazing what you do. Keep up the good work. We have hundreds and hundreds of students that really blossom because of the fine communicators we put together and get out there to the festivals. We have professional development mini conferences that we've done this year, which is something new instead of our annual conference. We've been doing little mini conferences, and almost every week. In fact, this week we had a technology conference happening Tuesday night to look at ways we can infuse technology into music education. So every week there's something going on with CMEA-SBS, Southern Border Section. So it's just exciting. The growth that we've seen over the last couple of years has been really exciting. I remember coming in as our board of directors when I asked them to stand at an event like this. There was only a handful at the time. Now we have 20, I think it's 25, that have come to serve our community. So it's just remarkable what I've seen as the president over the last couple of years, and I'm sure I'll see that momentum and that growth continue. We're also seeing a lot of growth in music educators from our community. We've learned to reach out into Imperial County and south to Mexico and up to Riverside. There's a large contingency out there, and we've really worked hard to reach out and make sure that we can serve those teachers. And we're finding out, we're doing surveys, what do you need? And when we found out we needed a guitar festival program. So it wasn't too long, we had a guitar mini conference. Mark Dwyer in the back put together a mini conference with Bill Schwick from Las Vegas. It just happened like that, and now we have a guitar festival coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we're finding out where we need to put our energies, and we're making it happen. So I just, once again, thank you to the board of directors. Let's give them one more round of applause. We also have a very special person in the house, and we're fortunate that he's a local person, but he is our CMEA, California Music Educators Association president for the state, at the state level. He was the Southern Border Section president a few years back. But Mr. Russell Sperling is here tonight. Stand up, Russell. So he's heading up the entire state, and I think that I can say that with our membership that we've been doing here in Southern Border Section, we're starting to see that happen all throughout the state. So I know Russ is putting together a membership drive. We have 7,000 plus music teachers in this state, and it's a big number, and we need to keep growing that number. We need to keep more music in the schools and keep building music programs throughout California. So at this time, I wanted to tell you we have a very special guest who's going to be our Master of Ceremonies tonight. But before I bring her up, I wanted to tell you that this growth I'm talking about in this board of directors going from 5 to 25 really has to do with this remarkable person that's here tonight. This person really planted the seeds, helped me kind of launch my presidency, and we started thinking strategic planning for a 5-year vision, 10-year vision. What do we need to do? How do we need to do it? Who are we going to serve? Who is it out there? And we've done that work. But I want to tell you that it all started with Marsha Neal, who is here with us tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada. Marsha Neal? I'm so honored to have you here with us tonight. Come on up and we'll start the show. She taught us all about partnerships too, and for the first time, let me just say this: we have our industry representative here tonight, Gary Francisco. Could you stand up and be acknowledged, Gary? He represents businesses, music corporations, and has brought many corporations to our fold, and it's just been another wealth of resource. So I turn it over to you, Marsha. Let's begin the award show.
Sounds good. And I think I'm going to start by telling a little story, if I may, on Mark. Is that okay?
I mean, no.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's get the cameras rolling in. No, what happened was, we have, like he has said, we've worked really hard over the last couple of years to kind of really bring your vision together. And man, what a group! It's been amazing. Everybody's been terrific. Well, we not only work hard, we play hard. So after we would get together, typically we'd go up to NAM and we would have our meetings up there. And if you've never been to NAM, you just need to take a field trip and go up and see this beautiful facility they have up there. It's amazing. So we would have this meeting in this room where we were overlooking the ocean up there, down there, Carlsbad, whichever direction it is. And it was just great. But when it was over, we would always go to the local pub and, kind of revel in what great work we had done and sit down and, well, what are you drinking? And what are you drinking? And blah, 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 and let's get this and this and this. Well, so we would start doing that and talking and getting so excited about what we were doing and all that. Yes, we'll have another round and blah, blah, blah. And yes, I'll take the check for that one. Okay, da da da. Yeah, and I'll take that next round. Well, all of a sudden,
that's where the good work happens, right?
oh my goodness! So all of a sudden, I'm looking at my watch. And I said, "Hey, I think I need to get down to the airport."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You forgot about that. And so he says, "Oh yeah, we got to get you down to the airport." So we get down. He gets it. We get in the car. Get down there. I walk into the airport. And I walk in, and the flight left like 30 minutes ago. I was like, "Oh my God!" So what am I doing? I'm so busy working so hard that I spent all my time playing so hard that I couldn't even catch my plane. So listen, you guys are from here, so you don't realize this, but if you're a visitor in this town and it's 9:30 at night and the last plane has left San Diego and there's no airplane going anywhere, hey, listen, I said, hey, can I fly to New Jersey and then catch a flight back to Vegas? Because you can fly to Vegas from anywhere, but I can fly out of San Diego. So try to make a reservation. No way. At 9:30 at night. It was
Friday night.
Friday night. Unbelievable. On a Friday night. So there was one room left downtown at one of the hotels down there. And so I went down there and the guy was so nice. He said, "I'm so glad you called me because right after we hung up the phone, someone else called." Because I got the last room in San Diego that night from all that hard work, all that hard play. But, that's how it was. So we had a very, very good time. We had a lot of work.
Well, we don't want to miss your flight this time.
No, my flight leaves at 6:20 in the morning, so whoever wants to come and get me. I didn't want to go back tonight. I knew I'd never make it back tonight, so I said 6:28 tonight, or 6:20 tomorrow morning. Okay, well, we do have a bit of a program here, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Slip on the old glasses here. We're going to start, first of all, with our first award, which is the Industry Leadership Award. And the recipient of this award is our partner in education, Jessica Barron, or is it Barone? How do you put this? Barron. Barron, good. From guitarsintheclassroom.org.
Jessica, if you can come up.
Come on up, Jessica. The award will be presented by Mark Nicholson.
It's great to see you, and the work we do is just phenomenal. We so much appreciate it. And let me tell you about Jessica Barron. She's a lifelong acoustic guitarist, singer, and songwriter who began her teaching guitar in junior high school, and she's never stopped since. She's been trained as a music educator, a child development specialist and counselor, and she officially launched Guitars in the Classroom in 1998. So since its inception, her organization has trained over 9,000 leaders, empowering them to engage students in every subject through a musical process. So this GITC, Guitars in the Classroom, or JITC, is that what it's named? This program helps inspire teachers to integrate music across their curriculum and create music-based strategies that boost academic performance in the classroom. So Ms. Barron has formed lasting partnerships with local and national companies and foundations, resulting in the ability to offer low-cost or free supplies to school guitar programs in order to facilitate continued growth of this art form. Ms. Barron's passion for integrating music into any learning environment is inspiring and clearly felt by millions of children every day. And I see that, and we work with Jessica weekly here in the office. We're making it happen. She's making it happen. I proudly present tonight the CMEA Award for Outstanding Industry Leadership to Jessica Barron.
I just love the way the guitars have come into the classroom because, you know, so many times the kids, when they're done with their ensembles, put down those instruments and they don't necessarily just pick them up and start playing, you know. But guitar seems to be an instrument that people play forever, right?
Forever.
I mean, they just never stop, so that's really cool. Congratulations. Okie dokie. Next, we are going to move to the Aubrey Penman Retired Music Educator Award. This award will be presented to Del Schroeder by CMEA-SBS board member James Sepulveda. James?
Well, thank you, Marcia. Del Schroeder has long been an advocate for music education here in San Diego. Even as a retired music teacher, Del remains a provider of all things music, and she works tirelessly to make sure that kids have all the things they need, whether it's resources, whether it's a lesson, a read, a mouthpiece, or even just an encouraging word. Del provides it often at no cost. This year, Del is celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Band at the Beach Music Camp, which she, if you know anything about her, she has pretty much single-handedly kept alive and run for the 25 years of its history. Now retired, Del helps out our Point Loma students with coaching, lessons, administrative duties, and much more. On behalf of CMEA-SBS, it is my pleasure to present Ms. Del Schroeder the Retired Music Educator Award for 2013.
There you go. Okay, the next award is the Parapol Bergeron Award, General Music Educator Award, and this year's awardee is Vernon Tucker, teacher at Logan Elementary School in the San Diego Unified School District. This award will be presented by Laura Smith, CMEA-SBS Treasurer. Laura.
I'm glad I get to give this one because Vernon's my friend.
Oh, isn't that nice? He's a
He's a good guy.
Congratulations. That's really wonderful. Sure.
Vernon Tucker has had an amazing impact on Logan Elementary School. His colleagues report that he is a welcome addition to the staff and has gone out of his way to collaborate with them. Vernon ensures that music is taught at every grade level at Logan. His student musicians have been showcased in the community with performances at the local library and the Boo Parade. Students come daily after school for lessons and small ensemble rehearsals. Vernon writes his own arrangements for pieces and creates background tracks for choral songs. One colleague states, "It is a joy to work with Vernon Tucker, and I'm sure the program will only continue to grow under his direction. It is my great pleasure to present the General Music Educator of the Year Award to my friend Vernon Tucker."
Okay, next on our list of awards is the Outstanding Elementary Music Specialist Award. The 2013 recipient of this award is Julie Sueda, an itinerant music teacher in the San Diego Unified School District. The award will be presented by CMEA-SBS Choral Festival's representative, Catherine Gervin. Catherine? Congratulations. That's great.
I'm really excited to give this award because Julie actually works in my community in Scripps Ranch, so this is very fortuitous that I can give out this Fortissimo award. Julie works tirelessly day after day to provide the optimum music experience for her students. She is in constant contact with classroom teachers, administrators, and parents at each of her 3 schools. 6 schools, that is a typo. 6 schools. 6 schools.
Oh my God.
Ooh, ah. It is commonplace for Julie to return to a school site later in the day or later in the week to work with students after school. She is known for helping students make it to events such as Honor Band and Honor Orchestra by arranging transportation for them. If a student's instrument needs to be repaired, no problem. She's got a loaner ready to go. Even though Julie has hundreds of students, she can call each one by name without the least hesitation and knows them very well. It's easy to see why the students love her, because she loves her students. Congratulations, Julie.
Now, I can't imagine 6 schools. How many students do you see in a week?
450 twice. No, 420 maybe twice a week.
420
So
students twice a week.
I'm just trying to find more instruments for all the time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I should say. Okay, now we come to the Outstanding Jazzy Educator Award. The recipient of the 2013 award is Amy Villanova, teacher at Canyon Crest Academy in San Dieguito. Is that close? Unified School District. Mark Dwyer, the jazz representative on the CMEA-SBS board, will present this award. Mark?
Come on now, Mark.
Oh, here he is. Okay. Amy, is Amy here?
No, she's not.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about her anyway?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. She's busy practicing improvisation or something.
I have information on that.
Okay, I told you.
Amy has developed an incredibly unique and enriching music department at Canyon Crest Academy that helps students to grow to their full potential as artists. With a program featuring such diverse elements as jazz band, wind ensemble, orchestra, a samba drumming group, gamelan ensemble, rock band, and an after-school music conservatory program, she's created a place where students are introduced to a wide range of musical possibilities and given opportunities to discover who they are as musicians. The jazz band in particular has been one of the cornerstones of this program, and her leadership and vision in this area can be seen in the many great successes of her students. Mrs. Villanova's dedication to exposing new genres to the jazz idiom and her excitement for education have created a wonderful learning environment for her students. Amy's music program, jazz band, and many individual students have received a large number of accolades in recent years. Canyon Crest Academy Jazz Combos placed first and third in their division at the 2011 Reno Jazz Festival and received superior ratings at the 2012 festival. At this very moment,
I got you.
Amy is currently driving an equipment truck to Reno for her students who will participate in this year's festival again this weekend. Amy clearly is a teacher with a passion for music, education, and an impressive dedication to her students. It's my pleasure to present this year's Jazz Award to Amy Villanova, who is...
I'm not going to... the next award is the Outstanding Band Educator Award. This year's recipient is Ted Foster, band director at Challenger Middle School in the San Diego Unified School District. Here to present the award is Laura Smith, CMEA-SBS Treasurer. Miss Laura Smith.
I'm double lucky because Ted's my friend too. Right there.
Come on up, Ted.
When you're the treasurer, you always have lots of friends. That's how that works, you know? Congratulations. That's really great.
In the 3 short years that Ted has been at Challenger Middle School, his participation in music has more than doubled under his direction. His enthusiasm and drive for excellence has helped Ted establish a fine program with multiple bands, orchestra, and a jazz program. In addition to his responsibilities at Challenger, he serves as an assistant manager for the San Diego Unified School District Middle School Honor Orchestra. Ted takes time to help colleagues during the school year with literature selection, teaching tips, and is always happy to answer any questions that may arise. He is always there to help and a wonderful colleague to work with. Congratulations to Ted Foster, another great friend, for a job well done.
Our next award is the Outstanding Orchestra Educator Award. The 2013 recipient of this award is Marina Hall, director at Carlsbad High School in the Carlsbad Unified School District. The award will be presented by CMEA-SBS Middle School Band Representative Casey Hernandez. Casey? Did I skip something? Okay.
So for those of you that know Matt Mulvaney, I'm the taller, hairier version of him tonight.
Yes, please.
Miss Marina Hall is the director of orchestras at Carlsbad High School and the Aviara Oaks Middle School. She has served in this This is why Matt should be reading it. Capacity since 2007. In addition to her school responsibilities, Ms. Hall directs the primary school ensemble with the Civic Youth Orchestra, which serves students in North County. Under Ms. Hall's direction, the Carlsbad High School Chamber Orchestra has developed a sterling reputation. Ms. Hall's orchestras have earned high marks in local music festivals, and in 2009, her chamber orchestra was afforded the opportunity to perform in Carnegie Hall. Ms. Hall holds degrees from the Thornton School of Music at the University of Southern California. She graduated summa cum laude in 2007 and recently completed her MM in Music Ed in 2012. Marina is a fabulous orchestra teacher who inspires her students to achieve a constantly high level. Congratulations, Marina, on your commitment to music education.
And now we come to the Pearson Scott Forsman Silver Burdette Choral Award. Our 2013 winner is Laura Williams, choral music teacher at Mira Mesa High School in the San Diego Unified School District. Catherine Gervin, CMEA-SBS Middle School Choral Festivals representative, will present the award.
This is also exciting for me because Laura and I are friends. Laura Smith and I are sharing personal information, but Laura's just across the highway and we work well together, and her madrigals group inspires my chamber group, so this is kind of fun for me. Laura Williams is an exceptional music educator who inspires students to reach their highest potential. At Mira Mesa High School, Laura has quickly grown the choral program into 3 separate impressive choirs: a beginning mixed choir, concert choir, an intermediate women's chorale ensemble, women's chorale, and an advanced mixed choir, madrigals. In addition to directing these fabulous choral programs, Laura also coaches all the vocalists for the school musical this year, Les Miserables, and yet still manages to find time to teach the Crucible during first and second period. Because yes, she also teaches English, everyone. Mira Mesa is more than fortunate to have a teacher of her caliber on campus. Congratulations, Laura.
And we just talked about her fabulous piano playing. We're going to hear from Laura playing the piano tonight, but she's going to be accompanying a very special guest that we have here tonight. We have with us Ellen Maley. She's from Chula Vista High School. We got a fan. We got a fan over there.
Yay!
Great. Well, Ellen is an alto section leader in her school choir. She's planning to attend Point Loma Nazarene University next year. She'll be studying Spanish and communication, but she will definitely be singing in the choir with Director Keith Peterson. She's traveled to New York. You may have seen her there at the Manhattan Heritage Festival. You may have seen her sing at Disneyland, Performing Arts, and the California Adventure educational programs. She's also a professional stage manager, believe it or not, with Lamb's Players Theater. But tonight, she's going to sing for us, so you're in for a real treat. And she'll be singing the Alto's Lament by Rena Goldrich. So I'd like to present to you now Miss Ellen Maley. Come on down, and Laura Williams on piano, and the stage is yours.
As a performer, I've been cast in almost every show. From Carousel to Hair, on Broadway I was there, but you never know. Perhaps you picked me out last year in Phantom, or underneath my dirt in Miserable. But if you tried to pick me out from all the voices in the crowd, I'm certain that you must have had a problem. My plight is quite familiar to those who tread the boards at the Niederlander, Schubert, and Rialto. And though I've got a great high C, the reaction seems to be, that's great, dear, but we need you singing alto. Please give me a chance to sing melody. Give me a crack at the tune. by the light of the silvery moon. Just one little shot at the melody. Give me a moment to shine. I'm sick of can't help loving that man of mine. Just look at Oklahoma, for example, the rousing title number of the show. While everyone is singing Oklahoma, I get sky, yo ho! And now I'm at the end of some of my finer roles. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Filled to the brim with girlish glee. Hey! 3 little ways from school. Touch me, so easy to please. What mirror where? Which what where who? Such a pretty me. Such a pretty me. Please pull a few strings for the melody. Don't care if the solo is teeny. It would be nirvana from heaven, such manna to hear something other than Sweeney. Just one little shot at the melody. I'm begging with all of my might. Just half a bar and let this chorus girl be a star
So I must say, as an alto, obviously, I take a little bit exception to that. I never liked the high notes because I always had to work so hard to get them, you know? Just singing those alto low notes, oh my gosh. How low can you sing? You sing that low? The CMEA enjoys a strong relationship with higher education partners, and that is so important. And in fact, I'm just going to take a minute to just say, growing partnerships is so incredibly important to organizations like this one, to all arts organizations. We really need to work together. I mean, when we work separately from each other, you know, it's like circling the wagons and shooting in. So, you know, the fact that we reach out to others who are like-minded is just so important. And unfortunately, in a lot of situations, we don't work enough with our college friends in the business. So it's really great that you guys realize this. So you have this wonderful relationship with your higher education partners, and this next award reflects the important role that is played by personnel at the local colleges here and the local universities. It is a pleasure to invite Dr. Patrick Walters from San Diego State University to the stage. Pauline Crooks, CMEA-SBS President-elect, will present the Outstanding University Educator Award.
A native of Buffalo, New York, Patrick Walters maintains an active career as a professional vocalist, music educator, church musician, clinician, and conductor. As Director of Choral Activities within the School of Music and Dance, Dr. Walters conducts the Aztec Concert Choir and the SDSU Chamber Choir, and carries a teaching load consisting of undergraduate and graduate conducting classes, literature courses, and ear training. Dr. Walters has been an excellent addition to the CMEA-SBS community. During this school year alone, he has presented at the CMEA-SBS Choral Conference and is working on a monthly basis with SD-USD choral teachers. One teacher told us that after walking away from one of his sessions, I came away with many new techniques to use and different viewpoints to try when approaching music and how to best reach students. Dr. Walters has a very dynamic personality and a willingness to work with all age levels to help improve music in Southern California. Congratulations, Patrick Walters.
And where would we be without the support of our administrators? And we all know, all it takes is one person in a building to change a music program and make it go this way, or unfortunately sometimes this way, right? We've all run into that one way or another. One person has such an incredible impact on arts programs. I can't say this enough. I mean, it's just so vital to have a leader who gets it, because they spread that gospel all across the school, and then the whole school gets it, and then the faculty gets it, and then the kids are on board. I mean, it just spreads like this wonderful, wonderful flowing opportunity for kids. It just is tremendous. So when you find someone who's really doing it, you really want to celebrate them. So tonight, where would we be without those folks, right? These dedicated professionals face great challenges on a daily basis, but keep returning early each morning to perform their duties. The stakes are high, the funding is low, and yet they support our music programs with unwavering courage. CMEA-SBS would like to express its gratitude by having every administrator in the room stand to receive our applause. Please stand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just don't know how much it means to all of us music educators to have wonderful support from your administrator. It means more than you'll ever know. It's great. The next three awards are being presented to administrators who have demonstrated extraordinary support for music education in their districts. Our first administrator to be honored is Elizabeth Ballard. Elizabeth is the principal at Cadman Elementary School in the San Diego Unified School District. She is receiving the Outstanding Principal Award. Mark Dwyer will present the award. Mark? She wanted me to put 20 on the black 7. We can work.
Elizabeth Ballard began her career with a bachelor's degree in social work from Brigham Young University, Hawaii, and later completed a degree in music education. Degree in education. All this music. In Hawaii, she was privileged to qualify for the University Dance Choral Ensemble that toured the islands. Her first teaching assignment was in a middle school that she attended as a youth. Her wide range of experience includes owning her own preschool, teaching in a private school, and working in every level of the public education system from K through college as a teacher in general education, as well as special education, school counseling, district resource teacher, special education administrator, vice principal, and principal. Elizabeth learned at an early age that the discipline found through becoming proficient in music and dance structure and theory are a wonderful way to help increase one's desire and ability to learn all ranges of topics. The bedrock of her philosophy is that every child has the potential to excel in different ways. One goal for all educators is to find those methods that help children learn and thrive. Some of the most tested and effective techniques in educating are found in the arts. Elizabeth brought her philosophy to Camden Elementary along with her staff, turned Camden into an arts-focused school. Her greatest joy lies in watching minds grow, blossom, and come to realize that there are unlimited opportunities ahead of them. Congratulations to Elizabeth Ballard.
Okay, the Outstanding Principal Award will now be presented to Patricia Ladd, Principal of Correa Middle School in San Diego Unified School District. The award will be presented by Ina Solis. Where's Ina? Oh, we work together on the guitar thing too. Guitar representative for CMEA-SBS. Thank you, Ina. Come on up. Good to see you. I know it was wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, and I'll take it. Congratulations. Doesn't that feel good? I know. Absolutely.
In the 4 years of Patty Ladd's tenure at Correa Middle School, the growth of the music department has been tremendous. Much of this expansion is due to the support and dedication Mrs. Ladd has given to our program and to our students. Our students benefit from this support every day with the high-quality instruments they play, the state-of-the-art media lab, and the upgrades to our music classrooms obtained under her leadership. Patty Ladd acknowledges that music makes for better and smarter students and unabashedly delivers that message of support frequently. Throughout her years of service as principal, she has always put music and the arts first. Our students and staff appreciate that she attends concerts, visits our rehearsals, and supports our students as they grow into music-making adults. Congratulations to you, Patty Ladd.
I think being a principal is sometimes a lonely job because so many people have so many things they need from you, and you're such a busy person, and sometimes it's just a very lonely position to be in, but we sure appreciate your support. Ladies, that's great. The Outstanding District Administrator Award goes to Dr. Lou Obermeyer, Superintendent of Schools. Hold the applause, please. Okay, Dad. In the Superintendent of Schools in the Valley Center, Palma Unified School District. Pauline Crooks, CMEA-SBS President-elect, will be presenting this award. Pauline?
No, that's our wonderful band.
Oh, the band director. Oh, oh, I see. I get it. I know.
Band director Jeff Beck has this to say about Dr. Lou Obermeyer. We have the most supportive superintendent in the Valley Center Palma Unified School District. At the beginning of the school year, we had a large number of students requesting to be in band within the district. Dr. Obermeyer authorized an extra $3,500 in funds to be allocated to refurbish instruments for these children on top of the already generous repair budget. In November of 2012, she attended our Veterans Tribute and noticed the need for additional percussion equipment. Shortly after the concert, she allocated $5,000 in district money for additional drumline equipment. In February of 2013, she allocated another $5,000 in district money to buy additional marching band uniforms for the constantly growing Valley Center High School Marching Band. These funds are in addition to the very generous music department budget. During these rough financial times, Dr. Obermeyer is every music teacher's dream administrator. Congratulations for your incredible support of music education.
You know, I'd like to just also, if I can put a shout out to Laura Lee Beck, who also, Jeff's a significant other, who teaches at Valley Center Middle School and High School, and she also puts forward that nomination. So I wanted to put a shout out for Laura Lee too.
That's great. Just amazing. Isn't it amazing? We always say this in advocacy, that the money's always there, right? It's just a matter of, getting it into our corner of the world. I would be interested to know, did you ever play an instrument or perform in a music class as a youngster?
Oh, I started in band when I was in junior high school, yes, but I started piano when I was 5.
See, and I think that's the key. We should take all of our students and be sure that they become administrators, right? Push them down the road. Say, we don't want you to continue in music programs. We want you to be administrators for school districts, I think that would save us a lot, wouldn't it? I mean, and same thing, what about the principals? Was that the same thing with our principals? Did you play an instrument?
I played an instrument, but I was also a dancer.
And a dancer. Oh, that's right. Well, there you go. And then, where is she? There she is.
So, back in the day, my parents didn't have the money for me to take music lessons, and I always wanted to. And so I wanted to make sure that that never happened.
That is amazing. Very, very cool. Well, certainly 3 fine examples of people who know the difference it makes in the lives of children. Just changes them so much, and their levels of achievement. So many things change because they're in our programs. Moving on, the CMEA-SBS Choice Award is unique, so they say. The recipient is selected by the CMEA-SBS Executive Board in recognition of service to the organization. The 2013 winner of this award has shown a great deal of service to both the Southern Border Section as president and at the state level CMEA as president. The current CMEA state president, Russ Sperling, will present this award to Jeff Jenkins.
It is indeed my pleasure, as one state president to another.
Congratulations, how are you?
We were serving on the board for several years together, and we would fly Southwest back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so I miss my travel partner on Southwest. And I've got extra peanuts if you want them, Jeff. So Jeff Jenkins has always had a passion for the work done by CMEA. A number of years ago, our local affiliate with CMEA was on the verge of extinction. Jeff stepped forward and prevented that from happening through his leadership skills and team building savvy. He promoted the idea of changing the structure from the old SDC CMEA organization that served San Diego City and County to a new section of the statewide CMEA organization. With Jeff's vision and leadership, the southern border section was created under the umbrella of CMEA. You might not have known that. Little history lesson for you all. For over 2 decades, the CMEA-SBS has continued to serve as a valuable resource for local music educators in addition to serving thousands of music students. Many local music educators are not aware that Jeff's connections with CMEA leadership at the state level has made a tremendous impact on the landscape of our local music education efforts as well. Recently, Jeff contacted every single school in San Diego and Imperial counties to obtain the names and contact information for each music teacher to better enable our association to reach out to everyone in the southern border section. This is a model for the rest of the state, by the way. It's being rolled out the rest of the state, and it happened with this guy. He just keeps reinventing things as he goes through his career. Our organization is incredibly thankful to Jeff's tireless commitment to music educators and the students of California. Congratulations, Jeff. It's my pleasure.
The Legislative Award is given on a yearly basis to a political advocate who has been recognized for his or her support of the arts and music education. The 2013 award is going to San Diego Unified School District Board member Kevin Beiser. The award will be presented by Mark Nicholson.
Okay, well, it's been fabulous seeing Kevin at work. Sometimes he's the only one standing up for music at times, and he just goes with it full force, 100%. I'm going to tell you a little bit about his history. He grew up with a large family in poverty, and is the only member of this family to graduate from high school and college. He earned a Bachelor's of Arts degree from Willamette University. Am I saying that right? Willamette University in Salem, Oregon. After a successful career in management with a Fortune 500 company, Mr. Beiser returned to school to earn a master's degree in education from the University of Phoenix in San Diego and 2 teaching credentials. He helped turn around Granger Junior High School, an underperforming school in National City, and was named the San Diego Math Teacher of the Year in 2009. He has also received the Distinguished Service Award for his work with students and strong support for the Gifted and Talented Education Program, otherwise known as GATE. Kevin Beiser is a visionary school board member for San Diego Unified School District. Kevin is a math teacher by day and a defender of arts education by night. San Diego Unified has, like so many other school districts, felt the pinch of tightening budgets, the pressures of standardized tests and regulations. Arts education was threatened until Kevin proposed a unique plan. Let me tell you about his plan of solar energy. Kevin noted how much the school district was spending on electricity on an annual basis and wondered why they didn't look elsewhere for power. By installing solar panels on the district properties, they were able to cut their electric bills by millions and use those funds to provide the well-rounded curriculum which included the arts that their students deserved. That's creative thinking at its finest. Kevin always finds time in his busy schedule to attend musical events and concerts, and often he will address large audiences. In fact, this morning he was addressing audiences, speaking on behalf of our common message that clearly speaks of the power of music education for every child, all throughout San Diego, all throughout California and beyond, and globally. I'm just really honored to give this award to Mr. Kevin Beiser. Congratulations.
Just like to recognize my fellow trustee, Richard Barrera. Could you please stand up, Richard? As you all know, a school board cannot pass anything with one vote. It is not just me that is supporting the arts, but it is all of my fellow school board members, including Richard Barrera, who is a part of that vote to restore music teachers in San Diego Unified and to push back against suggestions or recommendations to cut VAPA. And we have done that. For every year I've been on the board, we have said no to cuts to our music programs in San Diego Unified. Thank you.
I'm going to invite you, I think, to be a part of our national coalition movement, Kevin. You'll be hearing from me. The Music Educator of the Year Award focuses on the person who has been recognized for extraordinary accomplishments in music at the very highest levels. This year's Music Educator of the Year is Jay Postoraro. Close enough? Okay, good. From Mesa Verde Middle School in the Poway Unified School District. The award will be presented by Mark Nicholson. Jay, come on up here.
That's great. All right. Well, Jay Postoraro has taught at Mesa Verde Middle School for his entire 19-year career, mentoring close to 3,500 young musicians in his tenure, I believe. He earned a music degree from State University of New York, Potsdam, that's my neck of the woods, and the Crane School of Music, and also at the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music. Mr. Postoraro's bands at Mesa Verde consistently receive outstanding ratings at music festivals throughout California. In March 2011, the Mesa Verde Select Ensemble won the Chicago Festival of Gold, the first time in the 30-year history of the festival a middle school group has gained such distinction. Jay has conducted many honor bands, including the CMEA Southern Border Section Middle School Honor Band. I think you did that several times in several years. And last month, Jay was chosen as one of the 3 Poway Unified School District Teachers of the Year.
Wow. Great.
So, that's awesome. And you're going to be going on to the county. So
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. We hope you're the best. Mr. Postoraro is an active trumpet player, performing throughout the country, most notably as a member of the All-American College Orchestra in Disney World, and as a musician at Busch Gardens, Virginia. In addition, he performs regularly in San Diego as a member owner of Select Brass, Starlight Theater, and as an in-demand musician. He is the pep band director for the University of San Diego, and just recently he played the lead trumpet with the San Diego Winds Educator Band. I was a couple seats over. He was leading the charge under the direction of renowned conductor Anthony Maiello from George Mason University. And so it is my pleasure tonight to present to Jay tonight the CMEA Music Educator of the Year Award, Mr. Jay Postoraro.
Wow, what an honor. I'm totally humbled and honored to be up here tonight. One person I'd like to acknowledge is my principal, Cliff Mitchell. One of those people that just supports our program like no other. I'd like to acknowledge Cliff. Thank you for being here tonight. You know, there could be so many people standing up here tonight. I truly am honored to be here. One of the things I tell my kids all the time is you know, why settle for good when you can be great? You know, it's one of those things in my classroom, it's never good enough. As we know as teachers of music, there is no perfection. We are always trying to strive for it, but we never seem to get there. Doesn't mean we can't be obviously satisfied with our performance, but we are always trying to take our kids to the next level. And as a teacher, I'm always trying to get myself to the next level. And I thank all of you for supporting me. And you know, let's just keep doing this for our kids. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the year.
I'd like to present this little memento clock for the Music Educator of the Year, Jay. This is for you to take home with you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. We do have a final award for the evening. It's the Grand Fortissimo Award, a highly prestigious award to music educators. This year's Fortissimo Award recipient is Karen Childress Evans. The award will be presented by Matt Lyons, elementary representative to the CMEA-SBS board. Matt.
And I'd like to say Karen is out of the state, so her husband Jim Evans is here to accept the award tonight. Jim, please come forward. And Jim is a musician too. His brother, Robert Jackson.
All right, I feel uniquely qualified to give this award because I actually work for Karen. And as an administrator, she's never made me feel like an employee. She makes me feel like a professional and a colleague, and I really appreciate all that she does and brings to the table. Dr. Karen Childress Evans, Director of the Visual and Performing Arts for the San Diego Unified School District, has enthusiastic energy that results in bringing quality arts and music educations to all students in all our schools in region from kindergarten through 12th grade. Some of the leading initiatives Karen has brought to the table have served students extremely well, from English language learners to at-risk children through the work of arts integration. Karen has implemented several programs such as the Grade Level Arts Experience Project, which is a four-pronged instructional model with the intent to provide every student a variety of free grade level appropriate meaningful musical arts experiences reflective of the VAPA standards and presented by trained professional artists and trained classroom teachers. Karen has brought to life the Music Memory Program that gives students in grades 3 through 6 in-depth study of 16 selections of symphonic musical compositions. The program introduces students to melody, musical terms, definitions, instrumental and vocal tone colors, musical form, and historical and cultural significance of music. Students from both San Diego City and county schools participate in this rich musical experience. Karen leads many honor concerts and productions, providing band, orchestra, choral opportunities for students to learn and perform challenging repertoire rehearsed and directed by leading music educators and who get to experience a high-level performance with peers. Karen has helped build over 60 formal partnerships with local, state, and national arts organizations and universities, and these partnerships bring in millions of much-needed dollars for arts education goods and services annually. And just this year, Karen shares, along with all other San Diego Unified Music teachers, the Best Communities for Music Education 2013, sponsored by the National Association for Music Merchants. Karen, thank you so much for the leadership and inspiration you have given us throughout your career.
Well, I knew when she wasn't going to be here, I'd probably have to come and say something, so she had to leave town, and she said that when she found out she was going to get this award, she was just really surprised and pleased and honored by that. Unfortunately, she had some family business in Washington State to take care of, and as a matter of fact, as we are here tonight, at this moment, she's giving an address to the Honor Society of the high school that she graduated from, an inspirational speech to them. And she's my wife, and I could say a lot of things about her, but I would use one word to say tonight that I think most people would agree with, is she is inspirational. And at this time, Mark has a little film that we managed to get before she left town, about a 2-minute little video that he would like to play from Karen.
Good evening. I'm sorry I could not be with you tonight for the Fortissimo Award celebration. It's absolutely one of my favorite celebrations, and I sincerely regret that I had to be away tonight. Congratulations to all of you who received music recognition this year. You're so important in the ongoing work we share of finding a way to give all of our young people equal access to quality music instruction. Thank you, members of CMEA, for this prestigious Fortissimo Award. I certainly did not expect it, but I am humbled by the recognition. The work San Diego Unified has accomplished is not the only good work happening around our country, around our county. Our work is the work of many, without whom nothing great can be accomplished. Thank you to the many teachers, educational leaders, institutes of higher learning, and the arts partners that have supported our work and continued to help make San Diego Unified one of the best communities for music education in America. The San Diego Unified Board of Education allocates funding for a central office visual and performing arts department that supports the work of elementary instrumental music teachers and resource teachers in the 4 major arts disciplines. Because of their leadership and strategic influence, we should have 100% of our schools providing instrumental music to students next school year. I encourage all of you tonight to continue to reach out to your respective educational leaders and decision makers. Persuade them to join San Diego Unified in funding strong music programs in all our San Diego County schools. If any of us could leave a meaningful legacy, that would truly be a worthy one. Thank you again for this amazing honor, and thank you all for everything you've done to support music in our schools. Have a wonderful evening.
Don't leave yet, Jim. We do have one little memento to take home for Karen. This is in honor of the good work she's done for CMEA and San Diego Unified. Thank you. So thank you, Jim.
It's me and then it's you. Bossy lady, huh? Anyway, yeah. I'm going to close the book on the script now because I just want to say something that is really from the heart. I get the opportunity very often to work with a lot of the MEAs all across the country, and I love doing it. And it's a real pleasure, it's a real honor for me to do this kind of work because it's part of my passion. But I have to tell you that a couple of years ago, when Russ actually was the first one who talked to me about coming over here to work with CMEA-SBS, he had sort of given me some background on the organization, and he said, you know, it would be really great if we could, while Mark is stepping up to the plate here, see if we can sort of redefine the organization and really make it move forward. And I have to tell you, the people in this organization are phenomenal. In a lot of organizations, there's a lot of this kind of stuff going on. This organization is like this. They just want to do for you, and you want to do for kids. And I've never seen anything like this organization. They're so welcoming. They want to provide inclusion. I think that was the word we finally found that was so important. We want all students to feel that they can be a part of music. They don't have to be, at a certain income level. They don't have to have parents from this particular part of town. No, every student. We want to be inclusive. We want all of these kids involved in music because we know how important it is to them. You've reached across boundaries that haven't been reached before to other parts of Southern California, SBS, and it's just remarkable. So to all of you who've been involved these last couple of years, but especially to you, Mark, because your leadership has just been phenomenal. Congratulations. This is a real healthy organization that has got a lot of forward movement, and I expect to see great things happen in the future as well. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you. Ditto to all of that, really. And I got to say, to Marsha Neal, who really got me on the right foot on the ground, and pull this pool of talent together. I'm amazed. I was amazed at what we could do in these last couple of years. I never thought we'd be at this point where we have so many things happening and we're reaching out to so many teachers and all throughout the state level. So it's been an exciting run. I'm going to miss being the president, but we do have a very capable incoming president-elect, who is Pauline Cripps. Why don't you stand up, Pauline, for a moment? Yeah, just be recognized. Pauline will be taking the torch and running with it, and I know Pauline is going to continue this momentum, continue the good work. She's building her staff, per se, and she's going to make it happen. There's going to be greater things happening in the next tenure. So I can't wait to see that. It's been just a tremendous ride. Tonight was a wonderful night of celebration to music educators and to quality music instruction. And without you, we couldn't do that. Education in music needs to happen from the ground up and for every child. I think we all know that, and we need to just continue spreading that word and that gospel. So with that, it's been a tremendous night. Thank you all for coming and celebrating in the good work. And we have some dessert to share with. And with that, we'll close the evening. Thank you, and good night.